Hi everyone, this is Nathan, and today's video is I'm going to show you all of the collections I got from the railroad. Is these 3 spikes. These are brand new and they never been used. The rest stuff, these are all the things I have found over the years by railroad tracks. No idea what that piece of metal is. It looks like some kind of melted metal. Has some weight to it. I have no idea what this is for, but it was on the railroad tracks. This is for like part of a railroad tie. Thought that was interesting. No idea what this pipe's for. There was a train signal and they were gonna tear it down, and which they did. So I took the remains of it to see what I can find without ripping anything apart, which I didn't rip apart. There is another piece I will show you way before this, but moving on. So I found this, and I found this somewhere else. Now, a lot of these railroad spikes are from the railroad tracks originally where I live, so more railroad spikes. This is the first movie theater I made before this movie theater was made. This is the first one made. I just want to hold it for a souvenir. This one's a better upgrade of the movie theater. That will be in a different video. Okay. More spikes. More spikes. This light bulb, it was laying like this just where it was. The interesting about this light bulb is, I think this came from a train, and well, basically I was on trail, and when I went under a train bridge, there was this light bulb that was just laying here, and I thought, oh, that's pretty cool. That came from a train bridge. So these two I've bought from a store called Bad Habits. Now there are some of these still around, but they're on the Ready Northern. They're just like broke. Most of them are broken apart. This I found as well. This piece is from, like, you want to do wiring and stuff. Here's the answer, like for wood, like to screw it in. I have no idea what this is, but I think that's cool. Moving on to the next stuff. Now, a lot of these, you see, came from my friend Joel Holubec. He gave me a couple of stuff. If you don't know what Joel Holubec is, here I'll put a link and 2 links about the video in the description, because those came from him. And here's more and more. Now these came from the house, which was right over somewhere there, and I thought that's pretty cool. I'll just take them off and put them here. In the house I used to live in now, there used to be a furnace that was powered by coal, but then it got destroyed in flooding. And I think we're going to move on to the interesting part. This came from the train signal itself. It was already laying like you see right here, but now this cover right here is for the signal box. And the interesting part is I kept this as a souvenir as well. This wire came from the exact signal box too. And you might be wondering, what the heck is this? Well, this is a train brake. I found it just laying around on the dirt in the middle of the railroad tracks. All of the stuff that you see here is all laid on the railroad tracks. This I found laying by the railroad tracks. This is part of a railroad tracks. And this came from the signal box as well. Wait a minute. I found something new about this. This has a number, if you can see right here. I never knew that. This also came from the railroad signal box. Now these two, these were a gift. You see, when I was a little kid, I got these. They're like basically train rules of what you can and cannot do. I haven't looked at these in a while, but I know this one's from Conrail. I think Sparky would like that. Sadly, the guy who used to own these, well, first he gave them to me when I was a kid, then recently, a little bit ago, he died. So yeah, this one is obviously Norfolk Southern. So if we can, as you can see, if I go through here, these are all the rules, again, the rules, and there are some maps here about the railroad. Now, this came from this exact house. I don't know why, but it was just lying here and I knew it was part of the railroad, but I don't know. This also came from the railroad. These are safety glasses. This also came from a store called Bad Habits. This is how much I bought it for. This mug was a gift, and it's laying here, and I haven't used it much because it's Ready Northern, and the faded lettering is, it's supposed to say the Road of America. And this fish plate I found right next to the railroad, which is part of the abandoned signal box. Now, you might be wondering, I get a lot of stuff from the signal box, I shouldn't be taking all that. Well, you see, what's left of it is now is a concrete part. They already tore it down, and they also moved it somewhere else. So, this is a train brake. It's worn out. Well, first of all, don't touch the black stuff, because the black stuff, first of all, is very dirty. You'll never ever clean it off. And second, they're very dirty basically. This I found at a campsite. Now the campsite, this was like washed up by shore, and I took it home with me. These two train lanterns were a gift. Sparky would definitely like this train lantern because it's Conrail. And guess what? They still work. I'll show you. If you can tell, this is the difference. You can buy the lights, and you can buy the batteries that come with these. I hardly use them because they feel like very special to me. Now the most big one of all, and I don't have a single tool with me. Now this one I didn't really take off the railroad tracks. This is a weird find. You see, when I was leaving from work, first of all, I did not take it off a railroad car because that would be vandalizing, which I didn't do. Well, the story goes like this. I was up on a mountain, nowhere near the railroad tracks, and I found this laying around in the dirt. So I took it, and luckily, and now here it is. This is a train hose, like to connect railroad cars together, or passenger cars, but I think this is pretty darn awesome. I always wanted one of these, and now I have one. So that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. That's all the collection I have of real trains that I have. So I hope you all enjoy the video and have an awesome day, and this is Delay saying goodbye.